Children's chorus began in 2007. 2 years prior to that, David DiChiara asked me if I would start a children's chorus. I did a lot of research and found out there were very few that had performance aspects of being like children doing their own opera as the leads, as well as the chorus. So I went back to David D and I said that I'd like to do this, and we'll have the ages of 10 to 16, about 50 kids, and we'll meet every Monday night. But one of the things is the fall, we would concentrate on singing technique, working with conductors, and then performing on the main stage it was called a winter fantasy. And then in the spring, one of the things with this is that we wanted to have the kids perform in their own opera on our stage. So the kids got an opportunity to work with professionals, and they're on the stage. And we were really excited to come into Detroit during the worst time, 2007, 2008, and bring this type of organization, and educational opportunities to Detroit kids was great. So, and David DiChiara was really supportive.
Well, there's a change of plans for May 22nd with the opera. Let's talk about that. But first, what's the opera about?
Well, it's the very last green thing. And what it's about is that children in 1999 put different items into a time capsule. And one of the items is a green thing. And then you have to go fast forward to 2492. And these kids in 2492 find the capsule, and they take things like gym shoes and bubbles, and they're curious, like, what is this? And then finally the green thing comes up, and they don't know what it is because they've never seen green, because everything is devastated and they have to wear glasses to go outside and mask and everything. So it's about discovering the green thing. And there's a past chorus, the kids from 1999, that are sort of like talking to these kids in the future, 2492, and giving them the history of what happened. So
I should mention maybe that this was a piece that was selected before the world was turned upside down.
Yes.
So what is happening? How will people see the very last green thing?
I started looking online and looking at the Zoom performances and everything that was virtual with choirs, but that was like 3 minutes of a piece. And then I got to think, well, I wonder if we could do this, just capture moments of this on video, put it together as an opera, but we would cut the scene change music because we don't need that anymore. And certain filler music, we could probably cut some of that. So we reduced it to about 30 minutes. So we call it, let's make a virtual opera project. It's going to have scenes. Monica Essen, who is our resident designer, is making the title cards, and we're using some elements of her original design for the stage. We'll have video, and we'll have some graphics. And so then we'll weave this in and out, and we'll have, it's the whole story from beginning to end. A little different version though. You'll see kids in boxes rather than on the stage, but you will see, as I said, a virtual opera with some of the design elements. We can't do everything. We won't have a set, and we don't have the costumes that we originally had, but it tells the story, and we're making art in a new way.
May 22nd brings the online performance of The Very Last Green Thing from Michigan Opera Theater Children's Chorus. It's part of the Michigan Opera Theater Learn at Home experience. Thanks, Suzanne.